Thoroughly entertaining game, excellent for the growth of women's cricket, but not quite the end result we badly needed. What went wrong and what's ahead of us? Let's hear from Sophie and the coaches. So close yet so far. What's the emotions like with the camp?
Yeah, look, obviously no one enjoys losing matches, but you might have seen at the end of the game, just tried to grab everyone together. Just, again, I know I said it last time, but just proud of the effort today. We understand that we leak too many runs with the ball, but to get close in a chase of over 200, to get 190, I think is a pretty good effort. So, not where we want to be, but definitely on the improve.
We needed that divine intervention and we truly were counting on you. Well done on your 66 runs. You truly got us so close, but not beyond the victory line.
Yeah, it's sort of a funny feeling, I guess, to get close but not quite get the team over that final hurdle. It was just disappointing, I think. The way Heather batted the air, Sri Lanka, got us so close to only finish 11 behind. Really disappointing, but I think there's some real positives to take out of today's game and know that we're slowly starting to build nicely.
We saw you were bringing in the big strokes, the runs were coming along, but somewhere along did we lose momentum and get a little bogged down? Yeah,
I think so, and I think that's T20 cricket, isn't it? Is that momentum sort of ebbs and flows through a game, and unfortunately I think we probably did lose a little bit of momentum heading into that back end of the innings, which, credit has to go to the Gujarat Giants. They bowled really well. So I think it's going to be really good learnings for us taking that forward in this tournament, and hopefully we can use those experiences later on in the tournament and get over the line.
Speaking of leaking runs, are we leaking too many runs in the power play, or are we getting hit for bigger overs later on? What seems to be a bigger concern?
Yeah, look, we had an over there in the power play, I think that went for 24, and we had an over later on at the death that went for 20. So, you could say both ends weren't exactly where we wanted to be, but one pleasing part, I think the last 3 overs tonight went for 17, so Sri Lanka played a big part in that, so that was pleasing. But yeah, we've just got 2 overs there that went for 40 odd, and that's just too big. So I guess when they are getting on a bit of roll, we just got to figure out a way to stop it.
Shriyanka Patil took a couple of wickets. She also took the crucial wicket of Harleen as well. Is that her role, being a death bowler? Yeah,
coming in, that's why we selected her. We thought we needed a few more overs at the death, and she's shown in the practice game or practice sessions and just in training in general that's a role that she can do. So pretty cool for such a young girl to be able to do that and to step up on a big stage like this. And and the way she finished off with the bat as well, a couple of good strikes at the end there. So yeah, a really big future ahead for her, and great to see her dealing with it. So it is one positive to come out of tonight.
What do you think of Sophie Devine's batting today? So close?
Oh look, she played beautifully. I mean, she's had good starts the first couple of games. Today she went past that and she gave us a good chance. And I guess it's, it is about partnerships at that stage. She can't do it all herself. And, Heather Knight at the end came in and tried her best as well. But, 200's never been chased in women's cricket before, and obviously we gave it a pretty good run today. We just want to make sure we're not chasing 200 plus too many times.
The intent was there, however, there were wickets that we were losing. What were you telling the batters who were going into bat for chasing such a steep total?
Well, look, you're always going to lose wickets in a chase. I mean, when you're trying to push the envelope as far as you can, very rarely, like I said, it's never been chased before, so very rarely are you ever going to chase it, 1 or 2 down. But we set the platform, we probably left a little bit too much to do at the back end, and Sophie and Heather probably had to play completely out of their skin to get us over the line. So, look, there was a lot of good things in that batting chase in terms of setting the platform. As I said, when you chase a score of 200 like that, everything's got to go right, and we weren't quite able to get over the line today.
In terms of the pitch, did you feel that the ball was coming along nicely and you think the score was achievable?
I certainly think it was achievable, and to show that we only missed out by 11 runs at the end there, I think it shows that we're more than capable of chasing that down. So look, I'm really excited about where this group is heading. I think there's been some really positive performances across the board. Now it's just about putting it together, I guess, in all 3 facets.
We saw you give the girls a small little pep talk before they exited the field. What was that about?
Yeah, it was just about, again, just me being proud of what they've done and all the staff and on the effort with the chase there, but also being honest and saying that we know that we've got to improve a little bit with the ball and we'll work on that the next day or two. But to not, walk off here with your head down, but to hold it nice and high, because the effort that they showed with the bat tonight, I think was pretty special.
What does this mean in the context of the tournament for RCB now, Mike?
Look, it means that we've got to hit the ground running pretty damn quickly. I mean, it's one of those things that if you can get momentum heading into the playoffs, you're in with a chance. But we've obviously got to start with our first win before we start thinking too far ahead. But today there was some, as I said, there were some good signs with a lot more energy in the field in terms of getting in that battle and enjoying the battle. As I said, a couple too many big overs, which meant we were probably chasing a bit too many, and everything needed to go right, and it almost did. But yeah, we just left a bit too much for us to do at the back end.
There's still hope, and as they said in Shawshank Redemption, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things. We thank you for all the support.